So how do we find the molecular mass of iron 3 carbonate? Well, it turns out that it's a very simple, straightforward process. I've created a table to help us out. Bam. So the first thing is we're going to write the elements we see in the compound. So we see iron, we see carbon, and we see oxygen. Next is then to write down the number of atoms of each. So here iron, we have 2 irons, so therefore we have 2 irons. Carbon, there's a 1 subscript, and we take that number. Anytime you have atoms inside of parentheses here, you take the subscript and multiply it by the outer subscript to find the total number of atoms of that particular element. So there's 3 carbon, and then oxygen, same thing, 3 times 3, there's going to be 9 oxygens. Then we're going to take those number of atoms and multiply it by the mass of each particular element. That's where the periodic table comes into play. So this is the mass of iron, 55.85, carbon is 12.01, oxygen is 16. So let's write them in. 55.85 for iron, carbon is going to be 12.01, and oxygen was 16. Then we're simply going to take those values here and multiply them across to find the total mass of that particular element. So for iron, it's about 170. The total mass of carbon here is going to be about 36.03. Yeah, 300. And then for oxygen, it's just 9 times 16, which should work out to be about 144. All right. To then find the total mass of the entire compound, all you have to simply do now is add up this particular column. And when you do that, we find a total mass here of 291.73. And the units here are AMU, atomic mass unit, and that's because we're solving for molecular mass. Thank you very much for watching. If you can, like and subscribe, it helps us out tremendously. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.